Hey everyone, I hope everyone you have a good day. Happy Autistic Pride Day and happy Juneteenth to my black people out there and my black autistic peer, and happy Black Autistic Pride Day to you, to all of my black autistic people. We need it. And I know this year it kind of been rough for everybody, especially with the LGBTQ plus community, because they made us part of LGBTQ plus community, and our rights as as queer folk is not that great, especially what's going on talking to our trans and non-binary family members, because it's ridiculous and it's not fair at all. So basically, I actually being autistic as well, being different, growing up, people not, understanding autism as to be just, yeah, just, since I'm going to start with, for me, for Autistic Pride Day, which for me I would call Black Autistic Pride Day, like, we need more recognition of autistic people, of color or black and brown autistic people, and autistic people in general. Because a lot of times, especially with autism, it has been so much stigmatized for so long because people not understanding what autism is. Some Too many people don't know what autism is. There's a whole lot of stereotype and stigma and misinformation about autism, which is ridiculous. Like, it's just not fair that we got people who supposed to help us. It don't matter. It's like teachers, educator, researchers, nonprofit, alternate nonprofit organization and things like that, and parent. Parent be trying their best to support their autistic children or adult children, adult. I mean, autistic adult. Navigate life. Having disability can be hard for some of us, and having the world have so much misinformation and stereotype about autism and not that great. So we need to, like, be prideful who we are. Yes, having disability is hard, and it go impair some part of our life, which it ain't gonna be fun for some of us. Sometimes it can be draining for us. Trying to, like, living in the ableist society that assume that but typical or normal, but we not normal. We different in the brains. Like, it's important, like, to have company, school system, etc., to be more accessible to us and have room for us that we could be ourselves. Because a lot of time they teach us to dislike ourselves, like, or hate ourselves, for being different, which we, you know, conform to their standards. And sadly, some of us, develop into, like, ableism and all that stuff going on. And not many is acceptive of autistic people. People bully us for being who we are, how we think, how we view the world, and just it's just not fair. And that's why probably whoever created this Autistic Pride Day, just let people know, like, yes, it's okay to be autistic and be proud of who you are. Some aspect of you, not be ashamed of it. Like, being autistic, is hard in general. And the good thing, there is a day for autistic people to celebrate who they are, using no diversity symbol to represent, diversity in the brain. Mostly, since no diversity that include autism, ADHD, seizures, bipolar, anything that affect the brain. Range of, how, different brain work, or, yeah, different brain. How we different and support each other, and just understand that our life gonna be different. No diversity movement, and also, like, we need to ensure that everybody feel represented in the community. And especially for me, and you, as you heard at the beginning of the video, I said Black Autistic Pride Day. Because knowing me, doing my advocacy work, I focus on, you know, wanting more representation of Black autistic people. Because a lot of times, especially with autism, it always so a specific group of people represent the whole community, which is white autistic men, particularly, and not reflective of the community. It's so some part of it, and also most of what you see on TV is based on stereotype. And sadly, not every autistic gonna act that way. Yeah, there might some of them might act that specific stereotype, but not everybody the same. And that's the problem. Because people have so limited view about autism. So what they see on TV, they think all autistic people are like this. It's not the case. And that's why I work very hard to ensure that Black autistic people feel her, how a voice her and be the face of the movement. Like, okay, this is what it like to be Black and autistic and what I experienced it. And for me, I created the hashtag Black Autistic Pride, which it was autistic Black Pride. And like to celebrate, being Black and being autistic. Cause a lot of times, if you autistic people with multiple identity or multiple identity, you probably talk about one thing to say the other. You can't talk about both. What if you are both? What you gonna do? It's like a lot of time, not just autistic community, every other multi community. We talk about one thing, talk about talk about race, talk about gender, talk about sexuality or sexuality, talk about disability, or religion, etc. Talk about one thing at a time. It's like it seems like everything very one sided, and not the case. Like white people like me, Black and autistic, and also queer. So I need to celebrate who I am, baby. Toot. Okay. That was that Black Autistic Pride Day. We need to celebrate, being Black and being autistic, because a lot of times, as you Black and autistic, we get targeted for our race. And a lot of times, people don't look at our disability at that much. They see our Blackness before everything. So it's like, and, they look for our Blackness before everything. They don't look at our disability or whatever. It's just sad. But a lot of times when you see like mostly my white autistic peers get the recognition of the movement. And a lot of time, and they also people taking their advice for as fact and not considering what Black and brown autistic people have to go for every day. And that's the problem. So you can't rely on white autistic people. Sorry y'all, something in the way. Yeah. But other than that, yeah, we need to represent everybody. If you don't, like, everyone feel unheard and not happy, and it's just ridiculous. And like who does that? Yeah, but we need to represent everybody. How you gonna represent everybody and you have not work on your biases? And knowing my advocacy work, even though I kind of focus on race and autism, and not starting like kind of going to the lines like you had to decolonize your mind, work on your biases, because baby, these days people just showing their bigotry old people faces. Like what in the heck is going on? Like if you want to go space with me, you need to work on your biases. I'm sick of tired of racism, sexism, ableism. I'm tired of every freaking discrimination in this world. I'm tired. I don't want to hear excuses why you don't want to do better. Like that's some bull crap. Like, but now I realize you can't make people they don't want to do. Like, and especially like you have. Sometimes I have to hold my white autistic peer together, because like that's sometimes they be showing they internalized racism they said and spreading misinformation about autism and not figure how their Black and brown peers go be impacted by their words. Like for example, on math. basically unmask, like, show your autistic traits and be yourself and blah, blah. But problem with that is, black and brown autistic people can't do that because due to our race. If we do that same thing, we're going to be unalive. So, we can't do that. So, that's why I want to show that make sure our activism and our work is intersectional and also decolonize our mind so we don't keep perpetuating the same system that already oppress us. So it's like, but sadly, some of us, kind of participate in some of the systems that oppress us and have not working their biases. So that's the problem. And privilege. So that's why I say, like, we need to work our biases and also work on our internalized ableism, because like there are many of autistic people have developed internalized ableism growing up because of how the world see autistic people or today people in general, like, we dependable, we ain't this, we ain't gonna be nobody because our disability gonna limit us or all this stuff. And we internalize that stuff, and sadly we do believe it. Even I, started believing that stuff myself, and just, it's sad, but the world we live in is not that accessible and accepting of autistic people. And just, it's just hard. It's just hard. And especially for me, being a black autistic person, I want to live my truth without being judged, but then I got the world seeing me as a threat and weird or something wrong with me because of my blackness and my disability. So it's like, it's hard enough. Like, that's why I'm glad that Autistic Pride Day exists, celebrate, being comfortable in my disability. Yes, I'm going to have limit as a autistic person, but then I'm embracing who I am because it's part of who I am. And that's what Universal God made me to be. And also embracing my black pride, because a lot of times, especially with black people, we've been for a lot. For enslavement, Jim Crow law, discrimination, microaggression, stereotype about black men, black women, all this standard that we're supposed to be, and all this stuff. It's just a lot. Like, it's ridiculous, and like, it don't make no sense. And since I go to the next subject, to why Juneteenth came about. So basically, Juneteenth came about, like, and I think on, the day with June June the 19th, 1865. Correct me out right. I'll try to remember from memory. So basically, during the Civil War stuff, President Lincoln decided to do I might mess that word up, inculpation. I can't say the word. Forgive me. And he or assuming that black people are free, kind of, so free, enslaved slave black people. During Civil War, the war began the North and the South, and while the South wanted to keep enslavement going, while the North like, we need to abolish it, BS, and let's say politics around that area was chaotic. And yeah, then the Civil War started within the America and all that crap, and the President Lincoln decided on doing shit, can't say the fucking word right, decided to free the slaves and all that stuff, or right now we say half free, or never had some free but never really free. So I guess all don't like to say the word slave owner, like had let the enslaved black folk go, and all this stuff, and the very people did not know people from Texas, especially black people in Texas, because they did, quote, being enslaved and all this stuff, which is BS. But they got the last call, and that when Juneteenth came about. To celebrate the freedom, that slavery ended, freedom for us black folk, have the rights, or assuming we're gonna have right, in the next few years after 1865. Recolonization era, well, damn, I fucked up the damn word today. Reconstruction, reconstruction era. Almost close, get our rights, but at the time, due to intersectionality, women don't have the right to vote at the time. Only, black men and white men and other black and brown men able to vote, because dominant back then, it's man world, right? But you know who wants to suppress black people? You already know. The colonizer. Or white folk. Or the racist white folk. So, sound like, we're correct Jim Crow. Yeah, segregation. So, yeah. Ain't that the bitch, right? We were this close to getting it. And then we got these racist folk decided segregation. And we had to fight that right to end in 1965, right? Ain't this a bitch? So, it's... Woo! And then, of course, but you seen throughout history, like, every time we have Black Town, the shit get destroyed because they don't like have our own, income and shit. But y'all be the one at for segregation. So who fault is that, bitch? We good without y'all. We don't need y'all. But y'all need us. But okay, though. And of course, they're trying to, like, unalive us, because we're being black and blessed. And they keep messing with black folk. And find out black folk don't want to get messed around. They mess with indigenous community, Asian community, and Latino community. They be fucking with them too. What the hell we do wrong? Like, they never leave black and brown community alone. Like, we just want to live in peace, have our basic rights, live, fucking die. Like that is. Like, have a job, maybe have children, maybe get married, have a job, live your life, and die. That we want to do, have basic rights. That's it. We didn't ask for more. And plus, we want peace. We want revenge. Shoot, even though we want some revenge, but we show peace. But instead, the one who oppress black folk and other minority, they don't want to know peace, which is sad. So, yeah. And since now Juneteenth is the national federal damn brain father day. It's a holiday now. Now Juneteenth is a holiday like a year or two ago. Thank you. But it ain't enough. But during that, 2020 and the coronavirus and Black Lives Matter going to shit, yeah. Let's say, like, stop killing us. Give us our basic rights. Leave us the fuck alone kind of vibe. But, they won't give us no peace. They give us Juneteenth. Must be nice, but they ain't enough. But anyway. And baby, they try to profit out Juneteenth. And it's not about y'all, it's about black folk only. Like, damn. Can you just give us a damn break? But anyway. They won't give me no break. They always have profits and stuff. It ain't about y'all. Okay. Whew. That black folk, we've been for a lot. For colonization, enslavement, assimilation, segregation, being profiled, microaggression, stereotype, getting recognition, and let's say fight both all the damn time. Like, this is ridiculous. We just want to live our life in peace. Literally. In peace. And like, I'm trying to, celebrate Juneteenth, saying that, I love being black and be embrace my blackness, that black is beautiful. Melanin is blessed because we melon and we stay blessing and we season and we stay blessed. We put season in our everything we touch. So I remember like a few months ago, I guess it might be a black scientist would make a robot dance. But that robot was jamming. Try to do some dancing. It's a black folk these days. We put season in everything. We season. We season with our music. We season with our food. We season with our culture. We just season, okay? We just melanin and blessed. And we ate with grace because we don't look like our age. We don't look like our age, baby. We just don't look like it. Once you melanin, you are blessed. Okay. And I'm 25. People think I was 21. I'm like, shit, I was 21. Okay. But other than that, yes, us black folk, we still, try to celebrate our culture and try, we connect ourselves to, the motherland, Africa, and try to figure out where our roots come from because a lot of times, we don't know what part of Africa we came from. Like, shit, I kind of wish I knew which tribe or which part of the world, part of Africa, my ancestor come from. I really don't. I really want to know where my ancestors come from, what part of Africa they came from, so I know what their belief was and all that stuff. I want to know all that because I wish which part of Africa that I'm from, my ancestors from. I wish I know that, but I would never know that because due to Atlantic trade situation, so we never know what my ancestors come from. But hopefully I use the DNA thing, wherever people be doing. I hope I find some part of me, like, reconnect to Africa and understand myself. And also decolonize my mind, what I think about myself as a black person, being a black woman. Oh yeah, definitely a black woman particularly. We had dealt with so much BS coming our way due to the colorism, the anti-blackness, misogyny raw, and all this shit. Cause I'm just tired. Why always a black one had to fight for everybody? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, it's sad. They put so much pressure on a black woman. And somehow we get disrespected. Or like Michael X said, the disrespect woman in America or the whole world is a black woman. Like, why is that? What the fuck we do? And also, now I heard we create the human race with different melanin. Like, from white, Asian, who knows? We create the whole damn earth. We basing the human race. But we get disrespected. What the fuck? But they even want to be a black woman. Or they try to be black people. Like our culture, but don't like us. Ain't this a bitch? But they want resources. And also what messed me up, like, for a long time, they saying that black folk, or the stereotype that we lazy, we ain't smart, and all that BS. They call reflection what these colonizers reflect on the put their stereotype on all because they reflect on themselves because they ain't shit. Without us. They put that, I get that psychology BS, like they make us think like we lazy people. We do all the damn work. We are we smart, intelligent, and all this stuff, and they make us think like we ain't all that. And that's why they always keep stealing our damn ideas because they had no idea of their own. Like, really, like that's just too damn much. Like, like. But all the time we smart the whole time. But y'all need us. Y'all talk about we need them. Nope, y'all need us. You need our resources. Y'all need our intelligence to survive. Okay? And our music to survive. Everything. Let's say everything. Like, basically, decolonizing need black and brown people to survive in this world. Cause baby, black and brown people made up 85% of the world population. And we have been colonized by the 15% of the world population. The colonizers. Let me stop, y'all. All this nickname. And to my white folk, I know y'all probably pissed off I keep saying colonized and all this shit. But I'm gonna say this. Even though you had not created the racism, but you also participate in the sin that oppress people like me, you need to step back and let black and brown people be the lead when it comes to racism. Because, yes, you may not create racism, but you keep perpetuating and let the racism continue within your own family, in education, etc. You had to end racism. So the next generation do not perpetuate racism. You need to do the work on your biases, work on your internalized racism and your privilege and your entitlement. Please do better. Do not make things about you and nothing about you. And to my black and brown peers, you may have developed anti-Asian, anti-black, anti-indigenous, anti-Latino, where it may be the case, especially with coming with the anti-blackness, specifically. Work on your internalized racism because we have internalized the stereotype about us. We need to do the work to work our biases and do better and decolonize our mind. Because majority of the time, we have assimilated to the dominant culture for too long. And none of that happened to us. And we had to decolonize our mind. And we had to do better. And for my Black Autistic peer, happy Black Autistic Pride Day. We need the recognition that we deserve. We deserve to be heard as Black autistic people. We need to be heard. Because a lot of times, we don't see ourselves on TV, especially as Black folk. And as autistic people, especially Black autistic person, we need to see ourselves reflected in society, in work, and make sure the system, laws, do not discriminate due to our race and our disability. And to my Black peer, we've been through a lot as Black people in this USA. Because USA is a hot damn mess. And what we see right now is a hot damn mess. And to my Black queer folk, we have helped out civil rights movement, disabled movement, and the LGBTQ+ community. Keep fighting who we are, make sure everybody feel heard, and also we be heard at the same time. Even though we have been dismissed, from history for how we contribute to the movement that we're in. Keep fighting and love yourself, as always. Black Autistic Pride, Black LGBTQ Pride, wherever it may be, celebrate who you are, baby. Because who else gonna be you? To my non-Black people and my Black and brown brothers and sisters, and they and them, please work on your biases and do not center yourself on neither of them days. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. Check your biases and do better. And hope all you have a good day. Bye, y'all.